life force is running out.
Shall we play a game?
Press 5 and go in.
And now, your host, GuyWithAMic.
Hello, not sure if this is working. I never did a test run, but I'm going to have to stand up because the mic is not set up correctly. That is fine. So, we are going into GameFAQs, and we are going to... That is very quiet. Okay, so we are playing GameFAQs. Anyway, so now I shall talk about some GameFAQs. Okay, so the game I am going to talk about for now is the game Astroneer. It is a very fun game. I enjoy it very lots. So, you get stranded on a planet. Everything's polygons. So, and you have a terrain tool and a base. So you manage to gather the resources to build your own little base. You got stuff like a soil centrifuge, which you take soil canisters, put that into the soil centrifuge. It mixes out the soil it mixes out materials from the soil, and it takes a lot of power. You'll have at least a research station to get everything else too. You will definitely have to get a source of power eventually, but there is a RTG, or a mini RTG in your base, and what that does is it gives you an infinite amount of power. It's just the power sucks completely. So when you are going through space, you're gonna have a research station, a soil centrifuge, a base, and you're also going to want your medium printer, and your small printer. That's 5 things, 5 essential things. That and 6 actually, because you need your furnace. The furnace is, well, it's a furnace, and what the research station does is it takes large objects and researches them into bytes. And what those bytes do is, ignore the dogs, is give you the ability to research things so you can make them. Now, the way you make these things is by using a small, medium, or large printer, and that printer, you manage to use it using stuff like compound resin, stuff like that, to make these soil centrifuges and research stations and furnaces. Furnace works how you'd expect a furnace to work. It cooks ores, basically. And the printers just, they print your things. It's very helpful. I'm sorry if you can hear stuff behind me. The mic doesn't quite reach my head correctly, so it's fun. I'm having to stand up. If you're looking at the YouTube stream, you can see that I'm currently standing. It's hard to type while standing. So, in this game, you have that. You will eventually run along and get a thing called a rover. Okay. Why'd I say a thing? Like, you don't know what a rover is? Okay, just shut up. This rover will make it so that you can, traverse the world better. Ooh, other essential thing that's made in your backpack printer out of compound is called tethers. They tether up and give you oxygen and power. Now what does oxygen and power do? Power is, power to keep on printing things or use your things. There's also, let's just get into the power aspect now. Power works like, power, if you know what I mean. So with this power, you can make things at your base. You make things on your backpack, stuff can work. And here are ways to make power. You can use a battery, charge it, and then use it later, like, a battery. A generator works how, a generator would work. The medium taking carbon, and the small taking organic, which is just cooked. Organic is cooked into carbon. So, yeah, it's the circle of life, I guess. You can use organic to cook organic into carbon, into putting it in the medium generator to cook more carbon. Makes sense? Okay, the batteries, there is a small battery and a medium battery. The small one takes up one click thing, and it produces 16 things. However, the medium battery takes like 38, but takes 2 clamp things. It's very weird, the storage system. The game costs $30 if you ever want to play with me. You have to get it on PC or Xbox though. Right, so the other ways of power are solar panels, which, work like solar panels, and a wind turbine, which is basically a mini version of a windmill, I'd say, but way less powerful. And, this is not that much in the game. Eventually you go to the redacted, and you do redacted, it's endgame stuff. And so once you do all that stuff, there's still game. You can build a space shuttle using a large printer. You use the space shuttle to go to other planets where you have to do the same thing, plus you get more materials in those places, or different materials. And so it's very helpful. Sorry if I'm kind of going down in volume. That's just because I am kind of moving, So you get all that done, and then the end of the game is redacted, 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 redacted. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game. Very, very fun. And oxygen works like if you're near a tether or near your base or on a rover, you will be able to gain oxygen. If you're not there, then oxygen gets decreased over time, and eventually you run out of oxygen, have enough oxygen in your lungs, and then, die. Fun. Ooh, the way you get to the redacted is by using drills. You can attach these on your rovers, tractors, or you can attach them on a buggy. You want to put them on a tractor with your RTG, which is an infinite power source. You can't use the mini RTG though. You can't actually build those. They only come with bases. Alright, so next, your objective, if you choose to accept it, is, it's pretty fun, I guess. I recommend it. It's about 30 bucks, and I hope to get it for my friend, and that's fun. Alright, let's go for a song break. Song break. Sorry, I'm responding to my dad. Sorry, I was responding to Z-Duder, but this is The Prodigy, this is Out of Space by The Prodigy. I hope you enjoy. This was Cactus's request. See ya!
I'll take your brain to another dimension.
close attention. Thank you, Cactus, for that song. It was tasty. It's a good song. Anyway, next game we're going to talk about is GTA 5 and its casino update. So, the casino update was highly regarded because it was friendly to everybody. Tryhards, griefers, grinders, solo players, broke players, and lonely players, such as myself. So, what you do in the casino is, well, it's a damn casino, you know? It's a casino. You gamble, there's slot machines, horse racing, and the main attraction, I think, is the new daily reward system. Basically, you have a chance to spin a wheel like, I don't know, Wheel of Fortune, but everything is good. There's no bad things. You can get $30,000, like 10,000 chips, which are the casino's currency. You can get a mystery, a discount, piece of clothing, ton of stuff. But the main thing everyone tries to shoot for is the car. Yes, you can win a car. You can win the podium vehicle, which basically is gonna give you the vehicle you see on a podium right there. And this week's vehicle is, or was, I'm not sure, I think it is, the Pegasi Oppressor. The Oppressor is basically a flying bike, a gliding bike with a jet boost. Yup. And it recharges every time you hit the ground. So there's a way you can win the podium vehicle every time. There was a glitch where you could wait 4 seconds and then spin, and it would always be the vehicle. I found that to be false, but there's a way that you can cheat it. If you notice that you're not going to get the vehicle, just quit the application and then relaunch it, and you're good. You get the oppressor no matter what, because eventually you will get it. It's a 5% chance, 1 in 20, and eventually you will 100% get it. So let's just say I eventually got mine. And so now that I have it, it's pretty fun. Why am I saying it's pretty fun? Not doing that again. Why do I say it's pretty fun? Because it is pretty fun. It's very fun. It's basically the fun machine. Sorry, it gets very hot in here. It gets very hot in here. Okay, so now I would play a song as a song break. Not doing that again. But I don't currently have any songs, so I need to keep on talking about the casino. Ooh, in horse racing, you get to bet on a horse. It's horse racing, basically. It's basically horse racing, you know? You know, when you pay for something, it's what it is. Elevation! Ooh, wait, Sorry, Kane, that's actually a good idea. Thank you for the idea, Kane. Okay, we're fine now. So, I am going to play a little bit of music. So we just talked about sorry, I'm interrupting myself because I am dumb. Sorry. I am going to play I'm gonna play part of the soundtrack for the game. I just gotta. Sorry, I'm just trying to find soundtrack. Anyway, it's very fun, the soundtrack. Sorry, I'm getting a bit, just kind of, I'm just kind of trying to stall. Alright. It's hard to do this, so if someone could request, that would be helpful. So he's gonna probably fix that in case. Okay, so next song is going to be when in doubt, trust this song, I guess, is what I'm going for. I'm sorry if this isn't good and professional for you. Good and professional. Okay, okay, so this is something my Z-Duder requested a while back, and I just thought, when in doubt, trust something. I don't know. When in doubt, trust. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Wait. Oh, right. This didn't work last time. Anyway, it's time. Trust the spice. Trust the spice. Yeah, something we all know to be very, very, very true. So, how's your guys' day been? I hope it's been good, because mine's been, pretty good. Pretty good. My day has been fantastic. It's been good enough. I hope I got my point across. My day has been great. I've played some GTA, played some Astroneer, did some fun stuff. Anyway, it's time for a song break. This you have heard before, no doubt about it. See you next time. didn't work. So if you were watching on YouTube, in the Discord chat, I was trying to take this chair and put my beanbag chair that I just got yesterday on it and try to sit on that so I could reach the mic correctly. Because if you look at the YouTube chat, it's very finicky, and if I turn it up to this so you can actually hear me, background noise. Disgusting. So I'm having to stand up, and it's very weird and awkward. When in doubt, trust Megalovania. So that transitions perfectly into me talking about what my room or my setup is, and then I'm going to talk about what the Xbox Series has been. So what is my setup? It's a tough one. So I got my PC on my desk, and next to my PC I have a box fan for cooling me and also the PC down. And behind me near my desk there's a sheet for like a wait. I have an idea. I'm gonna keep tuned here, but I feel like this is an idea that could work. Give me a second. So, not sure if this is working, but we have a secondary mic for guests here, and I'm trying to use that. Currently it's in a prototype state, but I think it works good enough. It's working good enough, so, and also you can't disattach it from it, so I'm having to hold the entire stand. If you look on YouTube, I'm trying to show you. I can't bring it into view, sorry. Oh, here. There, yeah. So hopefully this will work for a while. So currently it is 10 a.m. My setup, it has a green screen, except it's just one of my sheets and it's actually white. So that's fun. Behind that, I have now 2 beanbag chairs, which I just showed the YouTube audience, kind of, so, yeah. Sorry, this mic isn't actually that good as the other one, but it's the kind of like the loudest we got. If I get a few feet away from it, it starts to echo, and I have to cover my beautiful mouth, I guess, so. Yeah, that's fun, unless you want that, but yeah, sorry. Alright, my setup, 2 beanbag chairs. I had a Wii, but it broke, sadly. Then, oh, yeah, it's 10:30. Sorry, I'm dumb. We have gotten to, not fix my Wii. We're gonna probably get a new one, but that's sad that the Wii broke. Anyway, my Xbox One S, it's kind of strange. The power cord on this keeps on going loose every time I kind of mess with it to plug in a USB or something. Then I have a big TV that I'm hoping to get a mount for soon, so I can do stuff, you know, just do stuff. This stuff is fun. I think stuff is fun. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure stuff is fun. Yeah, that's basically my setup. And then above my desk, I have my bed, and yeah, I'm hoping to post a picture sometime, maybe. Anyway, the Xbox console series it's a doozy. There are so many Xbox Ones that I just can't. No, I'm kidding. I can. So, first we have the day one Xbox One, which was the original Xbox One, not the Xbox. This mic really sucks. I'm sorry for that. Like you can hear stuff, but I have a I have a pop filter on it to do something. Wait a minute. So what you're actually hearing is my PC, or the broadcasting PC as we call it, has a fan, and it's pretty loud. So yeah, not sure if you can really hear that, but yeah, that's what you're hearing in the background is a fan. So, yeah, and my setup. Okay, so you have the day one Xbox One. It came with a black controller. It was a decent console, I'd say. But then came the Xbox One X. I think the 2.0 version of the Xbox One, not the Xbox One S. Then we got the Xbox One S, and that is what I have currently. Then eventually we got the Xbox One X, which is currently the best console in the series of everything. And hold on, there's something I'm looking for.
I regret everything.
Yeah, it just says everything, so might as well. Anyway, it then came out the Xbox One S all digital. We don't have an Xbox One X, we have a One S. And the One X is the best. Then came out the Xbox One X S all digital, which just doesn't have a disk drive. So we then had the Xbox One S all digital, which is just the Xbox One S, except it's all digital and doesn't have a disk drive. I should talk about the PS4 series next. Because Kizikoni in the Discord chat is technically wrong. Technically. So then, and there's all the bundles that come with that. Then the PS4 series came along. The first came out was the original PS4, which we have one. We have an original PS4. And then next, we got a PS4 Slim from my sister's dentist braces, orthodontist. We got a PS4 Slim. And then our uncle got a PS4 Pro. And the PS4 Pro is the best type of console there and stuff, so yeah, it's the best PS4. So technically you're wrong. We have a PS4 Slim and a PS4. But yeah, we technically do have two PS4s, but we also technically don't. So next, what am I going to talk about? Let's see here. What VR is and why am I interested in it? This is interesting. Cause wait a minute. What? That's weird. So currently, so we need a. Let me think. In VR, VR stands for virtual reality. I'm interested in it because you can do stuff like watch YouTube, play a song from Super Smash Bros. Alright, I can do that. Idea. Okay, so in VR you can do stuff like you can slice someone's head off and do stuff like that. You can play Gorn, which is a cool, You can play Gorn, which is basically a arena game, and hold on, I need to check this out real quick. Okay, yeah, that's boring. So you got, okay, there's okay, so in VR you can play Gorn, you can play Beat Saber, which is basically a game about slicing boxes because, you know, fuck boxes. They're terrible. Then you got YouTube VR, you got all these other things which are just amazing and they're fun and stuff like that, but all these games you can't play unless you have a good enough PC capable of VR, which sadly we don't have one, plus we don't actually have a VR headset, so that's sad, but I'm trying to work on it. What's the best VR setup and why? Thank you, Keezy Coney. Ask me questions in the Discord chat. Please, I'm asking you to ask me questions like Keezy Coney is here. What's the best VR setup and why? So you want to have a good enough PC somewhere. Like, just have a PC set up, and then you want these things called, you want pulleys, and you want to like make a triangle to hold the headset, and then you have a wire holding the wire, and then go to the setup. That is because the pulleys keep the wire out of the way, and then you have the most immersion, and it's really fun. And I would also have stuff like a fan and a proxy pad, maybe, to know where you're supposed to be facing forward. You can also play games like Super Hot. So yeah, that's what I think is the best VR setup and why. Because it's out of the way and easy to use. But I don't think I could probably do that setup. Oh yeah, and you also need lighthouse stands for the base stations, unless you can hang them on the wall. You would want lighthouse stands because what lighthouse stands do is they hold the base stations, which make you be able to be tracked on a PC VR headset. And so that's why it's good. That's why that's good. And so, yeah. And do a lot of stuff in VR and stuff like that. You know, it's really cool, and that's why I want VR. Okay, Keezy, please ask another question. Everyone else, ask questions too. I don't really have any songs currently, so I want questions to be able to answer. Alright, so, also, in VR, you can do stuff. So you really have a dedicated VR room? You don't need it, but I would like to have a dedicated VR room because then it doesn't get hot, and you can specifically pick one with no windows, and you can have like a VR setup collection and stuff like that. But I I would personally make a dedicated VR room. Or, no, I wouldn't make a dedicated VR... Oh, shit. I wouldn't make a dedicated VR room. I would make a dedicated gaming room to put VR and all this other stuff in. I think that's what you should do. And then the stuff in a gaming room setup would be stuff like your Xbox One X, your Xbox One S, your Nintendo Switch, your Nintendo Entertainment System, your Catbot 99, your Valve Index, your HTC Vive, and most importantly, your PC. You know, you have to have that in a gaming room. You need your PC, obviously. And we're getting another question from Keezy Coney herself. So how many TVs do you need in this room? Okay, truly, if you're just making a gaming setup, I would have one TV for all your gaming consoles that has like 50 HDMI ports. Or like have an HDMI hub and be able to select which thing you want to use. And then I would have a second TV for VR, so that what you can do is hook up your PC and stuff to it, so you can make it so that if you have guests over, they can see what you're doing in VR. But what if more people want to play at a time? This is a question I was hoping for. See, here's the thing. You wouldn't have them in the same house, really. But if a lot of people want to play your VR setup, take turns. That's what I'd do, is just take turns. That seems like the best way to do it, actually, is just take turns. And like once you die in Gorn, have the other person go. And now, my father, Z-Duder, is fixing the mic. Ah! And he just broke it. So I'm gonna activate the first mic. And we're here. Super clinky. I'm just gonna put that down. Yeah, that's better, but not great. Maybe play a song. Let's see if I have any requests. I do not know any extra songs to play. If more people want to play at a time, though, in like a multiplayer game, you can have a dedicated VR room for 2-player games, I guess. That's a possibility. Or if you live in a warehouse, I don't know why you would live in a warehouse, but if you do, you can have multiple VR setups like right next to each other. Maybe play a song. Again, I don't have any songs. Sadly, I don't have any songs I know that I could play because I never really set up. It's fun. Ooh. Z-Duder is doing something. I have no idea what Z-Duder is doing, but he's looking at songs. Okay, well, okay, he just put a song in my thing, so I'm gonna play it. Yeah, let's do this in 3. Hold on, wait,
What's after 3?
As we always say, when there's a gap. That's not what I want to do. It'll make sense in a second. Okay, so we shall play this song in 3, 2, 1. It's clever.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. My little green friend, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Can you feel it, little guy? That special time is here to close your eyes and lay down in your bed. No need to fight it. Sleep is not your enemy. The real threat is somewhere else ahead. They'll never stop pursuing us. We have to be prepared. 'Cause I know that they all have a tracking fob. But without lots of rest, you can't recharge your magic powers. At least I think that's how it works. I just don't know. But go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. My little green friend, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. My little green friend, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep. All right, song's over. Time for bed. Whoa, nice. I like your style, kid. All right, maybe one more verse. I don't know what you are or what you're thinking, but I know that you are pretty cute. Sometimes it seems like you understand what I am saying, but then you go and touch my stuff when I say don't touch that. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. My little green friend, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. It's time for bed, rest your head, go to sleep. My little green friend, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Actually, before you go to sleep, I have one more thing I need to tell you. I don't know what the Empire was with someone so adorable. It's horrible, but don't you worry, I'll never stop protecting you. I will never hesitate to disintegrate anyone who tries to harm you. And all I ask in return is please go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. My little green friend, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Sleep tight, little buddy. And sweet dreams. Or whatever it is your people do in their sleep. No more music. We had a deal. We don't break deals around here. I need to sleep too. You're not the only one. I just need like 15 minutes. Will you give me 15 minutes? I'm begging you. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You little womp rat. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Please, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Alright, well, my dad, Z-Duder came in and fixed the mic. It's sort of hovering above my, hovering at forehead level. If you're looking at the YouTube stream, you can see. Anyway, so, I haven't seen The Mandalorian yet. I haven't seen The Mandalorian yet, but I will hopefully see it. I'm sorry, Dad. I mean Z-Duder. I'm sorry, but I think he's trying to tell me something. He's trying to tell me to shut down the stream. Nah. No. I'm not gonna. Okay, but yeah, he's obviously trying to tell me to shut down the stream. I'm not falling for your tricks. So we got about 7 minutes to shut down the stream before that happens. Kizikoni, hit me with a question. Or someone else, just hit me with a question. Yeah, I know. Actually, about 8 minutes and no. I mean 6. Don't correct me. What color is my underwear? Skin color. 6 and not a color. The point is I'm wearing pajamas. So, yeah, I just woke up. So, yeah. Let me ask the viewers a question. Ooh. What is your favorite broadcaster? Who is your favorite broadcaster? Who is? Me, I'm my favorite. I'm not sure. I'm not Z-Duder. I am not sure. But I think trick question. That's like picking your favorite child. The thing is, I'm a child, so you just automatically pick me. Haha! Okay, should you get a PS4 hard drive plus Ethernet adapter so I can play PS2 games from the internet? No, I don't think you should play online PS2 because seriously, who plays online on the PS2 anymore? And they, I'm pretty sure they shut down the servers. But yeah, that's like picking your... Oh, downloaded games. Well, downloaded games, okay, sure, maybe. They did, unofficial servers you can use, apparently. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, but... Okay, downloaded games, okay, yeah, sure. But yeah, that's fine. During this hour, Guy with a Discord is my favorite. And lol. That's not how that works! Also, ow! That hurts. Not really, though. I truly don't care of your preference. But, Matt actually responded with a smile. That's funny. So currently, my favorite broadcaster, I think my favorite broadcaster would have to be Z-Duder. You wanna know why? Because, he's really the only broadcaster I actually listen to. Or Boz. No, I have to go with Boz here. Show. Ouch. I don't listen to Boz Radio, I only broadcast. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Good choice. Nah. game. I don't think because the thing is, the stream is a few, like a minute before, so I meant. Hit me with another question, please. I really like this question answering aspect. I really like it. Maybe this is a thing I should do. GuyWithAMic controls the internet now, so I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm just stirring the pot. How many times have you played with hookers on GTA 5? What game should someone who hates games play? Okay, this is a good question for Keezy Coney. What game should someone that hates games play? I'd say, I don't know, because if someone hates games, then I don't think they should be wait a minute. They should play something basic, like, I don't know, 4 Days to Escape. Or, Don't Escape, 4 Days to Survive. How many times have I played with hookers on GTA 5? What? What the fuck? I don't. Wait a minute, that's an aspect of the game. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Pappy Summer or Samat, right? My answer is just if you're not in the Discord chat, join it right now. That is amazing. Z-Duder, I don't know. Samat. Sure. Oops, sorry, parents. Yeah, time's up. Alright. Also, can you break a cowbell? Nope. Anyway, time's up, so I shall go. Also, before I go, I have two things to say. First of all, is
Fuck you, Z-Duder.
second of all, I always knew that was an aspect. Mwahaha!